How's it going, guys? Today I thought I'd try something new, and instead of just showing you my Lego collection, I would try and show you the build process on one of these sets that I've been waiting to build for a while now. I got this for Christmas from my dear old sister, so shout out to her. Thank you very much. This is the Infinity Saga Infinity Gauntlet. It is 76,191 pieces. Stands over just a foot tall. So I've been super excited about it. I have the Wolverine Gauntlet. I have a bunch of the busts I'm sure you guys have seen in my collection. If not, I'll do a quick tour. But yeah, so I guess how I'm gonna do this is just bag by bag. I won't film the whole me building the bag process, but I'll show you the progress after each bag, and then, I'll let you know my thoughts on the end, and then you guys can see me add it to the corner behind me. So I guess I'll see you guys after I finish the first bag. Okay, guys. Well, this was bag one. It wasn't hard. I mean, Legos never really are. They come with instructions, but it doesn't look like much. I mean, this is kind of just the inner workings. This is bag 1 out of 3. So think of it like a story. It's foundation building. So got to set up the structure so you can get to the cool parts. Which looking at bag number 2, looks like we're gonna start getting into it, and then bag number 3 will be the big finale. But so far it feels pretty strong. It's just like pretty much every other bust. You got 2 rods that come up in the center and connect together. Other than that, there's just a bunch of hanging points, and this is the frame. So if you guys can see, like I said, it doesn't look like much. You get the base plate, and you got the place to put the placard, but yeah, no, it's just not much right now, but I'm sure we'll get to it here shortly. So with that, I'm going to move on to bag number 2, and I'll check back in after. So all right, guys. So I finished bag 2. This was the final product of bag 2. Not too shabby, not too shabby. We're definitely getting into the meat and potatoes of this certain set. So bag 2 wasn't too bad. I will say you do have to pay attention. There's a bunch of small pieces in and around here that are easily missed. I know, because I had to go back and redo it, but definitely try to pay attention. I just get excited and I get ahead of myself, so sometimes I miss some things, and there's a lot of backtracking. Luckily for me, there wasn't much backtracking this time, but definitely pay attention. I will say one thing about this that Lego does in a lot of sets is these side pieces here. They'll show you how to build it, but instead of at the very beginning putting ×2, because you have to obviously build 2 of them for each side, they put it at the end, which I would much rather than put it at the beginning. That way I can build both at the same time. But I mean, that's just a me thing. It's not we have to change it. But other than that, everything that we put on so far is feeling very sturdy. I will say the hanging points that they picked and how to attach it feel very solid. So I have no doubt that it's not going to come apart on me. So with that said, we're getting into the meat and potatoes. So I am super excited. I'm going to keep this one short because I really want to get to bag number 3. So I guess I'll see you guys after bag number 3, it should be the final product, and we can go from there. So, all right, well, guys, I have finished bag number 3, meaning the set is now complete. It was took me, I think it was like 2 hours. I mean, it took me a little bit longer between the recording and my roommate coming home and needing to check out his exhaust. But, yeah, all in all, it was a fairly decently quick build. I would say it was definitely a good, like, afternoon build for anybody who is looking for kind of a quick set to sit down and knock out. I guess I'll show you. This was the final product of hours and hours of work, and by that I mean like 2. But what I like about it is it shows detail on all sides. I mean, as much detail as Lego can get. I mean, there's always going to be studs, so that's kind of like the point. There wasn't much I didn't like about this set. I will say the thumb does seem pretty long to me, but I guess it is supposed to sit up there like that. I wish that some of the actual infinity stones were a little bit better, but for scale, I understand why they did it that way, and it doesn't really hurt my feelings, I guess, that they're done the way they're done. All the fingers are articulate, and we have a rule in this house that if it can, it must. So we have multiple sets that have articulating fingers sitting around, and they all look like this in the end. But final thoughts on the build, I will say I do think it's a good set. And considering I got it for a gift, I'm not entirely sure how much it was. I have a rough idea, just because I dabble in Lego a little bit. I would say it's probably one of the more affordable sets for what you get. This is obviously for like adults or, you know, older kids. There's not any playability with this, so the box does say 18 plus. I mean, it is what it is, but it definitely will look good on the shelf, you know, with your other collections. So I will take a picture of it on the shelf when I get it over there, and I'll put it at the end, and you know, let me know if you guys liked this, if you want to see me do it with another one, or if I should just get my ugly mug off the internet. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, guys, and maybe I'll see you in the next one.